gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns and all the
Can't
world.
handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. I'm host today, Mark Machaka, and I'm pretty certain this is what this is. But I'm pretty sure we got a debut match here today, or is what many of us would call the technical debut match. I think it's a debut, or at least, or I don't know. I'm not even gonna say anything. I just know we've had some players in here who not here all that, like Chris Diaz. Can't remember its first match or first in a little while. And we got Spence, who they used the record reset on themselves. I think they're coming off, or could be coming off a win. I don't even really know. I'll be honest. Whenever I host these matches, I don't watch it. I understand whenever actors say they don't watch their own stuff. Like, why would you? I was there. Like, I should know what happens. But turns out I don't know what happens. Either way, I'm sure we got a hell of a match. They're both very good players. And, I'm pretty sure points are going to be flying all over the place. Saying that, let's just bring in the players. First, bring in Adelaide, Spence, and then their manager today, Aaron. Yeah, how y'all doing?
I currently sound like the U.S. Secretary of Health, so I have Aaron here to speak for me.
Yeah. First of all, I didn't think I'd have to come in here and defend one of, if not the best solo host in the game in Mark Menchaca. Like, leave him alone. Like, unless every single movie question you get wrong is on. If you've gotten a question wrong in trivia on a movie you've seen, if you've forgotten something. So Mark's forgotten in one of the 10,000 matches he's fucking hosted. Who's debuted? Who's not? Who's resetted? Who's not? It doesn't matter. But we are here to focus on Chris Diaz. Sorry, I'm all distracted by Mark as usual. But I'm going to get back onto Chris Diaz here, which is pause. But one thing I will say about Chris, nobody wants to be here more than Chris Diaz. Like, nobody. Like, he is. And if you want to argue it, you're going to be wrong. He's been signing up for this since before Multiplex even existed. Like, he was like, I'll play. I will play. Like, so he really wants to play. He beat a really good player in Shannon, so he has my attention. But today, Adelaide is a little under the weather. That is not an excuse we use because we're not Will Cohen. No offense to Will, because I am Will Cohen's friend, so I can say that. But we're not going to say we're sick regardless of the result. But we're taking Chris seriously. Chris is taking Chris seriously. Chris takes trivia seriously. Chris is, here to have fun, he says, but don't let him fool you. He's not here to have fun. He's very stressed out about this, and he does not like that I am managing here because I'm going to go to 1-0 against Chris Diaz. Adelaide, I'm very excited to be here with you. I believe this is the second or third time I've managed you, but I lost track too, so I guess sue me and Mark for forgetting about trivia matches. Nerds. That's it. I secede the rest of my time.
Well, thank you very much for that, Aaron. So we're going to bring in Chris. As soon as he comes in. There we go. There's Chris. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I got off a pretty good win against Shannon, but I had to play Spence. I respect Spence a lot as a trivia player, as a former host opening night trivia. I played over there, his league, and then getting to play Spence here. It'll be a lot of fun. Win or lose. I here to have fun. I also coming off, depressing last couple of weeks with my dad passing, but he's here with me in spirit, and I here to do it. It's on air. Even if I lose, I won and won. It just still is a good debut season for me. So here to have fun.
All right. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's start round number one. Just going to work with this. You're going to get 8 questions. Made general movie categories. Going to have 15 seconds to write your answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of the time, I'll ask that you show and verbalize your answer. You get a point for each correct answer, and if any one of you gets all 8 correct, you will receive a bonus question, also worth a point. You also get 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. Anything else before we get started?
No,
Chris, win or lose, we're both better than Ryko.
I agree.
Very, very true. First question comes in the category of westerns. There it is. Doc popped up. Who plays Sister Sarah in Two Mules for Sister Sarah?
Can I get a
This
year on
is one
this?
I'm gonna say it's an old one.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
God. There you go.
Like, I don't know. This is where pacing comes in handy. Like, he'd be able to tell you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Adelaide.
Catherine Hepburn.
And Chris.
Joan Crawford.
Yes.
Both are incorrect. We're looking for Shirley MacLaine.
Okay.
Okay, and your next question comes in the category of recent releases. What is the profession of Chris Evans's character in Honey Don't? Gotta switch things around. But I don't know why I had my board the other way around. I guess I forgot who was higher ranked or whatever. It's dumb. I don't know what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess Aaron got a haircut, apparently. I didn't notice. It's hard to tell when you got the background behind you.
My managers always have sexy haircuts. That's the pattern.
4, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Pens down. Chris.
He is a church pastor, kind of like.
Spence.
I put preacher. I don't know the difference.
I mean, like, I think it's all the same, yeah. Preacher, pastor, whatever. Both are correct. Going into your next question in the category of coming of age / teen. In Jojo Rabbit, how is Jojo injured at the beginning of the film? There you go. Yeah, it was. Whoever put the answers there, whoever wrote it, said preacher, pastor, priest, which is very good because, I don't know the difference between any of those. So, it's good that you put that there. Yeah, I would have gotten the two answers. I don't know what the hell anybody was talking about. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Adelaide.
For safety football, injured by an explosion, and his eye was what was injured.
Okay, and Chris.
Yeah, I think grenade explosion because he's trying to throw a grenade.
And explosion was the correct answer. So, like, both hitting that. Staying tied. Going into your next question in the category of horror. In what 1970s horror film is about a family whose RV breaks down in the California desert and are then beset upon by a group of cannibals who live in the area? Specific Sally's. That is not caught on, but it should, because there are a lot of what I would call specific Sallys in this league who say the more specific thing for, no real good reason. So 5, 4,
Read the question.
3, 2. All right, that is Spence's first. Repeat your question again. In what 1970s horror film is about a family whose RV breaks down in the California desert and are then beset upon by a group of cannibals who live in the area? Here, snacking on these carnival animals. I guess people would think them as like old people snack, which in ways I think you're right. I think almost everybody's giving me a carnival animal like it has been an old person. So, very good, but right stereotype, I would say. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Oh, shit. Chris?
The Hill Have Eyes.
And Spence.
Hills Have Eyes.
Hills Have Eyes are correct. The name of that movie for a second there. Your next question. Category of sports. In She's the Man, Viola dresses as a boy so she can play what sport? Ah. Oh, what sport? I'll tell you this much. Even if you're not very good at sports in this game, if you know of types of sports, you can answer a round one question. I'll just say that as long as you know, like, what's ball for what sport. You got a shot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads down. It's kind of like the wars, as long as you know which wars. You got Spence.
Soccer.
Soccer is correct. So, going on to your next question in the category of classics. A disturbed, aging Southern belle moves in with her sister for solace, but being face to face with her brutish brother-in-law accelerates her downward spiral in what classic film? That question written by AI or something?
If I find out one of the writers is using AI, I will personally fucking knock their teeth in.
It's like, I mean, just felt very specific. It's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
A Streetcar Named Desire.
Chris.
Great movie. So Streetcar Named Desire.
Yeah, both are right. Staying tied up 5-5. Going into your penalty question, and round number 1 comes in the category of the 2010s. Who plays Captain Dixon in the Jump Street franchise? Yeah. Pretty solid. Yeah, I don't know what we got. Yeah, I use the circus animals. That's what they were called. They're called circus animals. Why do I call them carnival animals? I mean, I guess it's the same thing. Whatever. Salt cookie, whatever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chris.
I think I got it wrong, but it's IQ.
And Spence.
I believe his legal name is O'Shea Jackson, Ice Cube.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. Ice Cube, though, is a correct answer.
Yeah.
So,
I almost tried with being the Offerman for a minute. Like, oh shit, did I get the character messed up in my head?
I'm scaring Aaron. Sorry, y'all.
Going into your last question, round number 1 comes in the category of musicals. In 1992's Newsies, Jack dreams of moving to what U.S. city, which is also the title of a song in the film?
Fucking miss it, Chris. Come on.
You talking about us? I mean, I don't love the movie, but I love the freaking stage show.
Yeah, well, I mean, still never seen it. Should have saw it
Right,
already.
the movie's bad. The Pro Show on Disney Plus, kind of.
Santa Fe is the correct answer. Yeah, we're going. Before we go into round 2, gotta bring up something. Kind of back end judges kind of noticed something on the Hills Have Eyes question. Chris had actually written the Hill Have Eyes, which fortunately we can't accept that for that one. So Chris did get that question wrong, which brings the score to round number 1, actually 7-6. So Spence does have the lead going into round 2. Bringing that up. Round 2, going to work like this. Going to get a chance to spin our wheel. You like what you land on the first time, you can keep it. If not, you can elect to spin again, but you got to keep what you land on the second time. I'm going to get 5 questions. from whatever category you land on, worth 2 points apiece, or you can check down a multiple choice for 1 point apiece. There is stealings. Please, everyone watch out for that. Categories. Today's wheel are Brawl, Legendary Lovers, and 2020s musicals. Those are our strength categories on the wheel today, as well as comedy, horror, recent releases, the 1990s, comic movies, and classics. Since Spence is ahead, we'll go to him first, whether or not he wants to spin first or defer. Here's Aaron to help you out.
So they have pronouns, Mark. I want to defer because the wheel's pretty good, but I just want to know if I need to actually.
There's no reason for you to go first. You're just taking something away that Chris could do poorly at, which we know what those categories are. Classics. What else is there on there that Chris doesn't want? There's a few others. I won't take the suspense. Yeah, we'll go second.
Thank you, Mr. Sexy Haircut.
You're welcome. Thank you for noticing.
Oh, sorry. So Chris was spinning first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to defer. All right. Sorry. Not caught away. All right. So this will be Chris's first spin. You land on Brawl, Legendary Lovers. You want to keep that or spin again?
And much I've been studying this, I might want to spin again. Just because. That in case all the other Nicholas Bond movies that I haven't got around to watching yet.
Well, then in that case, you got to keep what you land on this time. Did you land on the 1990s?
All right.
I will take that out. And of course, I'll be the one to give you your questions. In 1990s, once I find the category, there it is. All right. First question. Bruce Willis's character has what profession in The Fifth Element?
He is a cab driver.
That's correct. 2 points. All right, Chris, here's your next question. In The Usual Suspects, how is Gabriel Byrne's character killed?
He is shot.
That's correct for 2 points. All right. Your next question. Who directed 1994's Interview with the Vampire?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are, is it A, Neil Jordan, B, Sidney Pollack, C, Harold Becker, or D, Curtis Hanson?
D, Curtis Hanson.
That is incorrect. Going to Adelaide for the 1 point steal. Is it A, Neil Jordan, B, Sidney Pollack, C, Harold Becker, or D, Curtis Hanson?
A, Neil Jordan.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Chris, here's your penultimate question in the category. What is Nathaniel Poe's nickname in the What is Nathaniel Poe's nickname in The Last of the Mohicans?
Try to think of. All right. Go knowledge here. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are, is it A, Deadeye, B, Mad Dog, C, Hawkeye, or D, Doc?
C, Hawkeye.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
And here's your last question in the 1990s. Who plays actress Madeline Ashton in Death Becomes Her?
Meryl Streep.
That is correct for 2 more points. Okay, with that, yeah, Chris going to score up to 13. Spence with that steal is at 8. So that bring back up the wheel. And here's Aaron, and this will be Adelaide's first spin.
That dog is wilding out. Like, I just want to point that out.
I'm the only one in the
As
house.
a dog professional.
You land on comic movies. You want to keep that or spin again?
I think we can So at this point, you need to pull 2 for 2 points and multiple choice. The rest you have the lead going into round 3. How do
I
you
need
feel?
1 for 2 points because 8 to 13. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying 1. Yeah, but I want a more than just tie. I want the lead. Or did I just do the math? Yeah, I did the math wrong.
No,
Oh, well.
you're right. Yeah, I
Well,
fucked it up.
Whoever did, who cares? Do you want this? Do you like this category more or less than the other 7 categories?
I think my concern is I am okay at it, but I don't know the difficulty. That's what I don't know. Like it's
how
I think
many
it's probably
wheel
safer.
slices are you more worried about on the wheel right now? Any?
2?
2? Okay, so I'd say you can definitely spin again then.
Okay.
If you're concerned enough. That's fine. We'll spin again.
And then again, all right.
Really
In
bad.
that case,
there's
you gotta
5
keep what you land on this time,
1, 2.
Okay.
and you
That's
land
fine.
on classics.
You got a multiple choice. You need 1 2-pointer because there's 5 questions, so I can't do math.
Come on, Judy Garland.
I'll watch now though.
Yeah, you got it. All right, and all right, yeah, I'll give you your questions here in classics. Here's your first question. The Grapes of Wrath follows a family that migrates from Oklahoma to what U.S. state?
California.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, next question. Who directed the films It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, and The Defiant Ones?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are, is it A, Stanley Kramer, B, George Cukor, C, Howard Hawks, or D, Joseph L. Mankiewicz?
Stanley Kramer.
That is correct for 1 point. And your next question. C.C. Baxter and Fran Kubelik work at what kind of company in The Apartment?
Insurance agency.
That is correct for 2 points. Here is your penultimate question. In Dial M for Murder, Margot manages to kill her assailant using what item?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are, is it A, pen, B, scissors, C, needle, or D, scarf?
Scissors.
4. That is, yeah, that's correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
Taking a lead there. And here's your last question in the category of classics. Who stars as Vivian Sternwood Rutledge in 1946's The Big Sleep?
Lauren Bacall.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job, Spence.
Adelaide gets their score up to 16. Chris is still at 13. So with that, we're going on to round number 3, which is our Pick Your Poison round, in which both competitors get a chance. I'm sorry. Both competitors have drafted from our list of general categories before the match. They will now draft from those categories again to see what they'll answer here in round number 3. Get as many as 4 questions worth 1, 2, 3, 4 points apiece. Once category is selected, it can't be picked or answered by their opponent. The categories that have been chosen for today's match are musicals, classics, animated, scores and soundtracks, 2010s, romantic comedies, recent releases, and the 1970s. We're going to have our competitors pick their categories and hopefully come back to finish this out. All right, we're back. Both players have picked their categories. That's what's going to happen. We're going to go till we are out of questions. or one player is mathematically eliminated. We will start with the player that is behind, which today is Chris. So, Chris, what would you like for your 1 point question?
1970, please.
And here is your 1 pointer in the 1970s. The character Howard Beale can be found in what 70s film?
Network.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. You're still behind. So, what would you like for your 2 point question?
Scores and soundtrack, please.
Soundtracks, all right. All right. Here's your 2 pointer. Scored and soundtracks to potentially tie up the game. What 90s comedy does the main character wake up every morning to the song I Got You Babe by Sonny and Cher?
Groundhog Day.
That is correct for 2 points. Tying up the game at 16. So we'll go over to Adelaide. Adelaide, what would you like for your 1 point question?
Yeah, romantic comedies.
All right.
So
Aaron,
Aaron's
hang on.
Yeah.
You want to come in? All right. What's up?
Chris, what was your answer?
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. Okay.
I heard
I was listening for it too.
I'm sorry. I was just checking. All right. Take me off. This has been long enough. Sorry. Just trying to be a good manager for once. Sorry.
Gotcha. No problem. All right.
I appreciate it, Aaron. Like, I always check me when I need.
All right. Okay. So, I think good one pointer. Oh, shit. All right. Continue on. 1 pointer. Romantic comedies. Kate Hudson plays an advice columnist in what romantic comedy?
Advice columnist. What's that movie? I can't think of the fucking title. Oh my god. I've seen it like fucking 3 times.
4,
Repeat the question.
3, 2. All right. That is Adelaide's second repeat question again. Kate Hudson plays an advice columnist in what romantic comedy?
It's fucking Matthew McConaughey. What's that goddamn movie? Oh my god. Five,
4, 3, 2.
27 dresses.
1.
I can't think of what the fucking movie's called. Oh my god.
Correct answer was How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Fuck. I had 51st dates in my head. That's fucking numbers. Ah. Okay.
So, Adelaide still has more questions, so we'll stick with them. What would you like for your 2 point question?
I'm too low. Okay, classics.
Classics, you got it. All righty. Here is your 2 pointer. The category of classics. Charles Laughton, Marlene Dietrich, and Tyrone Power star in what 50s mystery thriller?
Witness for the prosecution.
That is correct. For 2 points.
Name movies today. My god.
So with that, Spence gives a score up to 18. So go back over to Chris for your 3 point question. What's it going to be?
Animated, please.
Animation. You got it. All right. And quick reminder, you do have all 3 of your repeats.
Thank you.
Here is your 3 pointer, category of animated. In Fantastic Mr. Fox, what does Felicity reveal to Mr. Fox in the supermarket at the end of the film? 4.
That all the food that they were pennies still in the supermarket the whole time.
That is incorrect. It is that she's pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
So that just come down to this. Chris does have his last question, which is 4-pointer recent releases, which he hits it, sends it back over to Spence, to answer some more questions. Or else, yeah, Spence does win the match. Okay. Again, Chris, you do have all 3 of your repeats.
Right.
Here is your 4-pointer in recent releases. Tess was a former athlete in what sport from Is This Thing On? Five, 4,
Repeat.
3. All right. Chris, that is your first repeat. Your question again. Tess was a former athlete in what sport from Is This Thing On? Five.
Repeat.
4. Second repeat. There's your question once again. Tess was a former athlete in what sport from Is This Thing On?
See the post in my head saying, probably could be saying, volleyball?
And that is correct for
What
4 points.
I was thinking like the little jump she does that Bradley Cooper mentioned. I'm trying to think, okay, what's
So with that, Chris does get a score up to 20. We go back over to Spence, who is at 18. We just need to hit one of these last 2 questions to win the match. So in that case, what would you like for your 3-point question?
2010s, please.
Ready? As a quick reminder, you do have 1 more repeat.
1. Oh, wow. Okay, I had 2. That's great.
So here's your 3-point question in the 2010s. What 2010s film opens with the main character being caught attempting to steal fencing from a rail yard in Los Angeles?
Oh, Jesus. I got no fucking clue whatsoever.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Mud.
1. That is incorrect. We're looking for Nightcrawler. It's
I
Nightcrawler.
didn't rewatch that. Okay, yeah.
Which means is where we're at. 1 more question left in round 3, which is Spence's 4-point question. They hit it. Spence will win the match. If not, Chris does. So, and once again, Spence, you have 1 more repeat. So here is your 4-pointer in the category of musicals. What college does Gabriella ultimately attend in High School Musical 3 senior year?
It's near the one that Troy attends. It's just, are they in New Mexico? Are they in?
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
3. All right. Spence, that is your final repeat your question one last time. What college does Gabriella ultimately attend in High School Musical 3 senior year?
The University of Albuquerque.
And your winner, Chris Diaz. The correct answer was Stanford. Stanford was the correct answer.
California. Okay.
So with that, take out everybody, and I will talk for a little bit. Yeah, it was a pretty good match. Neck and neck there through round 1. A little bit of a snafu, but we got to figure it out. Still very close game, 7-6. Both did pretty well in the round 2 categories. Spence, that slight lead going into round 3, and just 3 and 4, getting that 3 and 4 can be tricky. But Chris able to navigate this pretty well. Hit his 4-pointer, pretty good pull there. Overall, like, pretty good match. I'm weird lost words here, kind of talking into it. And usually when that happens, I just, my de facto thing is to go to the players. So let's just talk to the players here. First, bring in Adelaide, manager Aaron. So overall, pretty well played match. Just 3s and 4s. Sometimes it happens. Get something that you're not super familiar with, but pushed it pretty well in round 1, round 2. Killed those classics questions. But overall, how do you think it did today?
I think this is one of those things where, like, my familiarity with High School Musical 3 is what got me in the wrong direction. Because, like, oh, it's I know this absolutely, and I went with an answer that you should not ask in a 1-0 match. I should have realized that as it was coming out of my mouth. But, like, genuinely, I'm not upset about this. I had a very good first 2 rounds, and my whiff of my 1 doesn't matter. It's just I have, like, extremely vague memories of Nightcrawler. They're not. I can't pull, like, shit from that movie besides data. And Chris hit what he needed to. He moneyballed it. He played the exact game he needed to.
Yep.
Yeah, again, I'm fine. Like, I did what I did. I didn't start the last time I debuted, I won 1 and I lost 3 in a row. So the goal now is to not lose 2 more in a row.
It's a modest goal. Yeah. I mean, this is a game that was a combination of, just the third round of Chris winning it with that 4. That 4 was a crazy pull. I turned on my camera embarrassingly expecting for him to miss that. So, that's the kind of pulls that, win matches. So props to Chris. Like, in all honesty, like, Chris usually is, like, way more of a spaz during trivia. And, like, tonight he was, like, calm. And, like, if he can keep being calm like that, I've never been able to do that, which is part why I've always sucked at trivia. So, like, in all honesty, like, if he can keep playing like that, all props to him. And, Adelaide, you have nothing to be upset about either. Like, it is what it is. Round 3 will do what round 3 does, and that 1 doesn't matter. So it's a 3 and a 4, and 3 and 4s are difficult by design. So I'd rather have 3 and 4s be difficult than, like, layups. Is this thing on? That's not a layup. He earned it.
Yeah. I also want to shout out that, like Aaron said in the beginning, that, like, Chris is someone who's been wanting to play and, like, very active as a fan for a while. And he is maybe the easiest person I've had to schedule against. I threw out a time. He said yes immediately.
That's Chris Diaz.
I gave him a strength, and we talked about it before the match. Like, this is one of, like, beyond, like, relaxed, it's easygoing. And I think that's something I can be very thankful for, considering how chaotic my beginning of year of trivia has been. So thank you, Chris, for being, like, a genuinely good opponent.
5-star experience with Chris Diaz. Rookie of the year, by the way. Congratulations on your Rookie of the Year in advance.
True.
On a pretty good roll there. Well, do bring it back. See that you don't lose one of your next 2. Who'd you want to play, and why is that person Jack Pinchuk?
Looking at the website, the only other 1-on-1s that I see are Nick Van Dinther and Maria Hammond.
Ooh, Maria.
Give me Maria Hammond.
Yes, please. Maria versus Adelaide will do box office.
I'm interested to know if Maria Hammond does know that we still exist. That will be a fun time when we get there. Thank you for showing up. We'll see both of you down the road. And bring out our winner today, Chris Diaz. Chris, very well played match here today. Able to stay close from round 1. Really, you only left up that 1 steal opportunity in round 2, but other than that, you took care of business round 3. And right now, you're putting together a solid little resume here. Your last 2 matches beating a formidable opponent, Adelaide. So how do you feel?
I feel good. Like I said, I'm carrying my dad's spirit. Big up 4-pointer. That one of the few movies me and my dad saw, like, last couple of movies me and my dad saw before he passed, like, this year. So it helped me a little bit remembering that thing with Bradley Cooper. He got a big laugh out that thing. Boy, so that memory did bring up some stuff. But Adelaide is a fantastic player. Like, I always love playing against people who really is on the same level I am with competitiveness and niceness. Like, Adelaide, very nice person. I appreciate the candor and the compliment. And I thought he did an awesome job too. Like, I didn't even know the fun party for musical. Like, not the only one. I probably would have got it at user. Even though I do like a musical, but I'm just happy to be here. I feel good. I've been nervous. Like, you know what they say, sophomore slump, when you have your first good, like, freshman match, and then sophomore you flop. But I feel confident. Like, I am believing myself more and more the more I play here. Like, I'm not a person that people make a joke of anymore. I'm here to play. I'm here to have fun. But I'm here to prove myself. And I'm happy, with thanks to Shannon and now thanks to Adelaide, I had 2 pretty good matches to show on my resume saying, hey, I just as good as everybody else did.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, you keep winning matches. Like, it's an easy way to show a lot of people up. We're definitely bringing you back, probably at some point this year. I don't know who you'd think about playing next time we bring you on.
Anybody. I like surprises. Like, like Shannon and Adelaide were nice surprises, so don't bring me anybody. Like, I just here to continue proving myself, and, I end up good this year, then I start good next year. So let's just keep going.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, congratulations again, and we'll see you down the road. And with that brings us to the end of today's program. I don't know to say match, of course, at the end of the match. Anyway, thank you everybody for playing, and thank you everybody for showing up, and thank you everybody for helping out, writing, editing, all the things, and please just watch all of our other stuff. Anything else we got going on, the Multiplex banner, I guarantee you it's good. Until then, everybody, be well.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.